Hello everyone, this is Yamini Supriya from TSWREIS Life Sciences Mahendra Hills College. Today I am going to say about the plants which are the examples of botany. We are going to study about what are the effects of overexploitation of the plants today. And now I am going to say that what is meant by overexploitation. Overexploitation is nothing but usage of trees or uses of anything excessively is called as overexploitation. We are overexploiting the natural resources, overexploiting the all the nature which is provided by the grandsisters to us. So first of all, I am going to say something about before independence and something just before and present about. So I am going to explain about this. Before independence, we have this much forest area, and after independence, that means after independence we have only some of the trees present here. At present, there are much more due to the urbanization and industrialization. Only few of the plants were present here, and now due to this, actually 14% of the forest is present in 1990s and 6% in the 2006, and after 40 years there will be no plants at all. For this I am going to explain the effects of overexploitation. And now first of all, coming to the overexploitation till now I have explained this slide which is overexploited by the human activities, and we are causing the overexploitation. And next comes the causes of overexploitation. Mainly the overexploitation is due to the overgrazing of animals, commercial logging of the construction, and burning firewood. Not only this, there are many more causes by the human activities only this overexploitation occurs. And next, effects of overexploitation. Now this is my topic, effects of overexploitation. First one, coming to the loss of biodiversity, I have created one thing that is, this is biodiversity, whereas all the plants and trees were present in it, and but all the animals are also present here. So I wanted to explain that all this is being lost. All this is being lost. All the animals, humans, trees, all the mountains, sun, clear sun, and the clouds are with humidity. But nowadays, due to the effect of overexploitation, this biodiversity is completely lost. And so far, we have said that how biodiversity, mainly the causes were, it includes habitat loss, invasive species, climate change, and overharvesting and pollution. Habitat loss is nothing but loss of address. That means suppose if you cut a tree like this, then all the animals or birds present on this will be died. So that, for example, assume that we are the humans. If our home is lost due to some natural disasters, then we may go to our friend's house or else our neighbor's house to stay for a few days, and after that, after coming our amount, that is salary, we will buy another house. But for the animals, not like that, but the animals are lost forever. If the habitat loss is done, animals will be died forever. Next, coming to the invasive species, if a plant, that means in this only you can see the whitish plant here. Between all the green plants, there is something which is white colored plant. This is the invasive species which comes and creates pollution, and it may harm the plants also. And coming to the next, climate change, due to the loss of biodiversity, totally ecosystem will be damaged. So far we have learnt, you can see in the slide that there is climate change, that is in the summer also we are seeing rainfalls. In winter also we are seeing the rainfalls. This is all due to the climate changes. Mostly this is all due to the loss of biodiversity. And coming to the over harvesting, we are harvesting a lot. Humans are eating the forest as years are passing. And next, coming to the pollution, the humans are polluting the earth, and we are not taking any care of the earth, so that earth is completely polluted by us. Next, coming to the next slide, deforestation. Deforestation is nothing but cutting down of the trees due to cutting down of the trees for our sake, for our own needs. When our needs turns into greeds, then only deforestation occurs. When the plants are cut off by the trees, first of all, the man is cutting the trees, so that after that he is enjoying the way and sitting and dreaming that he will build more buildings and he'll sail like anything like that. His thoughts were there. So due to the deforestation only, man has got urbanization and industrialization. Moreover, actually all this deforestation occurs when our needs turns into greed. Mainly the causes of deforestation are population explosion, forest fire, pest attack, natural forces, etc. And you can see in the slide that effects of deforestation. If plants are not there, we are no more in the world. So air gets polluted, wildlife gets endangered, forest starts to disappear, soil erosion increases also. Due to this, deforestation is done only because of us. Humans itself causing deforestation mostly. And next, here comes the next slide, proliferation of harmful organisms into the plants. Proliferation is nothing but increase in the number of unknown organisms that may benefit to us, that may harm us also. In the similar way, in the forest or in the plants, most of the microorganisms which grow in the soil are useful for the nitrogen fixation. In the similar way, bacteria and viruses can harm the plants. But we see the microorganisms more and more in the forest area between plant and the soil communication. That means when plant intakes water from the soil through roots, then microorganisms are present there. So far we have learned that most of the organisms which grow in the soil are useful for the nitrogen fixation. In the similar way, bacteria, viruses can also harm the plants, because when you cut a tree simply and again with that axe only, you will cut another tree also, so that the plants from this tree, microorganisms from this tree can converse with other trees, so that microorganisms will develop and it may harm the plants. Therefore, plants will shrivel up and die. Even if it is infected also, it will infect the other plants when microorganisms are contagious. I'll say a solution for this is by using biofertilizers, antibiotics and other products, we can control proliferation of harmful organisms into plants. You can see in the slide that microorganism is attacking the soil, and in a similar way we are taking some measures to control that bacteria. So we have added some of the antibiotics to the plant, so that it will be protected most and it will save us. Next, here comes the next slide about greenhouse effect. Greenhouse effect is nothing but the effect which is caused due to the greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases are nothing but, these are the greenhouse gases which I have prepared: CO2, H2O, CH4 and nitrous oxide. We call this CO2 as carbon dioxide, and due to the carbon dioxide only, greenhouse gases will affect the earth. By this, greenhouse effect will be occurred. In the similar way, which is greenhouse gases is the phenomenon where naturally occurred and it is human endangered also, enhanced also. Naturally occurred greenhouse effect will be, in the slide we can see that the sun sun rays falling on the earth through the atmosphere, then some of the UV rays will be reflected back through the ozone layer, and next some of the infrared rays will be absorbed into the earth surface, so that it will help the earth to have complete or dynamic temperature. And when it is coming to human enhanced greenhouse effect, which is in the slide, we are seeing that sun rays are falling on the earth, but ozone layer depletion occurs when the rays are very strong, and therefore we are going to have more greenhouse effect. And some of the causes of greenhouse effect are burning of fossil fuels, agriculture, and land clearing. When we clear the land, there will be nothing more to stop this greenhouse effect. If we wanted to stop this greenhouse effect, we should plant a tree, and we should know the 3R rules, so that we can reduce the paper and recycle the paper, so that by reducing and recycling the papers, we can make tons and tons of other products, byproducts, so that 17,000 plants will be saved by recycling the paper, and etc. And here comes the next slide, which is called global warming. In the first picture, you can see earth is in our hands, but we are spoiling it. In the next hand, even though it is in our hand, it is burning a lot. This is only due to the greenhouse effect which is implemented here, because global warming is nothing but increase in the temperature, gradual, not gradual increase, it is a sudden increase in the temperature, so that the globe will be warmed. And next, due to the global warming, melting, you can see in the third picture in the slide that melting of glaciers occurs, and next coming drought will be occurred, and next there are many more effects due to the global warming. Main one of the reason is climate changes are occurred due to the global warming. And next, coming to the last picture in the slide, we are cutting down the trees. Due to these trees are cut, you can see the last picture in the slide that everything is evergreen in the right side and everything is dried in the left side, so that by this pollution is increased in the left side, and in the right side the sky is clear. By this we can say that global warming is in our hands, everything is in our hands. And next coming, I am going to show a project that before global warming and after global warming. Before global warming, the earth is with plants and it is with red soil, and the houses were plenty. That means there were spacious and the roads were not even established, but some of the road is established by the British rulers in those days. After global warming, due to our human activities, industrialization increased. You can see the industries here, which is causing air polluted, and you can see the buildings. Due to these buildings only, we have cutted down the trees for our needs. When our needs turns into greeds, then only everything occurs. And next, here comes the next slide, natural disasters. Natural disasters is nothing but it is the natural phenomenon which is due to all these global warming and greenhouse effect. Moreover, in the first slide, you can see that tsunami and tornadoes, floods, collapse of buildings, that is due to earthquakes, and forest fire, hurricanes, volcanic eruptions, drought conditions, and etc. And all these are due to the human activities, but moreover it is mainly due to the natural forces which are affected by the greenhouse effect and global warming especially. And when we come to the natural disasters, we talk about how it is occurred. Some of the benefits are there for natural disasters. By earthquakes, petroleum which is unhidden in the earth will be up to the ground level, and due to the volcanic eruptions, islands are formed, and due to the hurricanes, the plants may divide, and that means old ones will be destroyed and new ones will grow due to the natural disasters. But some of the disasters are these due to the human activities. Especially, I am going to show the project which I have done, which is here all the houses were lost and there were no doors in it, and there were completely destroyed and damaged houses there here. And coming to the next, we have drought conditions due to the natural disasters, and here comes the floods. Everything is lost. That means houses, plants, all the cultivation fields, everything is lost due to the floods. And due to the volcanic eruptions, when this volcanic erupts, then islands are formed. And then coming to the second one, this is melting of glaciers, that is snow is melting into the water forever. And next, coming to the last one, earthquakes, which is caused due to the natural disasters. All these are affected by the humans. Especially, I am going to say some of the concluded words that everything is within us. I have prepared some of the questions for your people, that what is the solution for overexploitation of the plants? Can you give the answer and search and make use of it, so that I'll say the answer in the end. And next question, what are the conservation methods for biodiversity? And to conserve biodiversity, we should be able to plant the trees and etc. And what are the next question is, what are the steps to eradicate deforestation? And next comes the question that what is the solution for greenhouse effects, global warming and natural disasters? If not, so now I am going to give the answers for all these questions, that we the humans are responsible for everything. We are the solution for everything. That is, everything is in our hands. So we should protect it carefully, and we should give the best to the future generations, as our grandfathers gave us, how best they gave us. In a similar way, if not we, then who will do this? And if not now, when will you do this? Which is the last question in the questionnaire for everyone. So think of every question and solve all the problems which are harassing the plants, which are moreover which are giving the earth polluted. So I thank everyone for this opportunity. Especially I thank my supreme sphere of my dad, Dr. R.S. Praveen Kumar sir, and always encouraging principal ma'am, and the staff who have guided me a lot. I thank everyone. I thank especially my friends while preparing all these projects. So I thank everyone. I will be thankful to everyone, and I'll pay back to the society in every event. Thank you everyone.